Hi everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel, N-Powerment Nursing. This is Professor Ashley. Unfortunately, I can't be joined by Professor Linda as COVID-19 continues to keep us apart. But this content is coming to you from the both of us, obviously, as always. So today we are going to be talking about 5 things you need to know if you're gotten yourself into nursing school. Or maybe it's 5 things I wish I would have known when I got myself into nursing school. I know anybody that's past first year or past week 1 perhaps can throw their hands up. Throw your hands up if you agree with me. Throw a comment on this video if you've been through this yourself. I hope you can relate to this video. I had lots of fun writing this blog post for our website. So without further ado, here are 5 things that you need to know. You got into nursing school. Welcome to the club. Okay, number 1. This is important. Prioritizing your time will be the single biggest, yes, I said it, the single biggest predictor of your success. I can say this not only as a former nursing student. I have my master's degree as well, which I completed while also raising children and working full-time as a nursing professor. How did I do that? I am the guru of time prioritization. If you do not prioritize your time, the second you step foot into nursing school, the day you sit down in that chair and you gather up your syllabi, if you cannot prioritize your time, you will very, very quickly run out of time and not be able to meet your deadlines. If you can't meet your deadlines in nursing school, that says you cannot meet your deadlines as a nurse. It is one of those competencies that you have to be able to meet, okay? Here, this is putting it lightly. That's not bad. This doesn't represent an accurate depiction of my life. It's just all I had on hand. When I was working full-time, plus running N-Powerment Nursing along with Linda, plus full-time in my master's degree, let me tell you, you couldn't even see white on those pages. What you need to do, here's the tip, what you need to do, get yourself a planner, okay? The second you get all of your syllabuses, it's said both ways, the second you get those from your courses, you need to sit down and you need to write out every single due date of every single assignment, every single date of every single exam from all of your courses. What does this mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that you are going to be immediately overwhelmed. It means that you are going to immediately think this is impossible. It means that you are going to immediately guess, re-guess, I guess is what I want to say, rethink your decision to get into nursing school. I will never forget year 1 nursing school. I sat down, I was all excited, gung-ho, I got into nursing school, I'm going to be an RN. I was ready, I had my planner, I mapped out all of the due dates of everything, and it was like, this is impossible. I'm never going to be able to do this. This is not humanly possible. And that week, I went and saw the coordinator of the program, and I said, look, if I can't get straight A's to be a nurse practitioner, because at that time, that's what I thought I wanted, I'm just going to peace out now, was basically how I approached that. That's how overwhelmed it got me. Okay, so I'm telling you, it will overwhelm you. But I'm also telling you, it is absolutely necessary. If you don't prioritize your time, if you can't see that, you know, oh, wow, in week 4, there's going to be 4 exams in 1 week, so I better have my study notes made by this date, or I'm not going to have time to make them. You have to foresee what's coming at you before it gets there, okay? This will be the biggest predictor of your success. It's not going to be studying. It's not going to be writing a paper. It's not going to be showing up to class. It's not going to be completing your readings. It's going to be prioritizing your time appropriately. I promise you. I'm also a full-time professor of nursing, and I can tell you right now, the most successful students are those students that prioritize their time. I promise you, okay? Also, you know, your whole career is going to be about prioritizing your time. So nursing school is a good time to start practicing that. Number 2, you're not going to do fun stuff right away. I can recall in first year nursing school, I was like, nursing theory? What even is that? Okay, Yeah, Florence Nightingale. She's pretty cool person. I can dig that. How does this have anything to do with putting needles into people? I was like, just let me, put needles into people already. Enough of this theory stuff. Now I'm a professor of theory and I have such an appreciation and admiration for it. But you will get there. I promise you. You're not going to do the exciting stuff first. There's a lot of groundwork and scaffolding and building that happens. But I went into nursing school completely unaware of what that even was. I was just like, how much of this do I gotta sit through before I can buy some scrubs, Like, I want to do the nursing stuff. But you will get there. Here's the tip. Theory is hard to study for because it's applied. Not many definitions in terms of how you're tested. It's more applied. So as you're learning nursing theory and you're studying for it, it's kind of muddy. I should know I teach it and I write exams for it. But you have to be able to apply the learning from theory to situations. So keep that in mind. That's an insider tip for you. Number 3, your very first clinical group will likely become your nurse posse, okay? This is true. My very first clinical group in first year, we are still good friends. She was at my house last week. I stood up in her wedding. We are still extremely close. She was my study buddy. We became heavily reliant on each other during nursing school, and none of us succeed alone. You're all going to have to find your tribe, okay? That being said, be careful who you choose. Choose wisely. This is my tip, they can just as easily hinder you as they can help you, okay? They have to be committed. They have to be, willing to put in effort. They have to have the same work ethic you have. If you don't have the work ethic, you're going to have to up your game, all right? Because people are going to be relying on you to get through nursing school with them. So choose your people wisely. You will need people and you will find those people, and keep your eyes open because the good ones get scooped up quick. Very first day of nursing school, me and my study buddy, Jen, I was like, okay, she's sitting in the front row. She's obviously smart. She's listening, paying attention. She seems dedicated. That's my type of person. I think we could be good for one another, and we're still stuck at the hip. So there's that. Number 4, your family will think you are a nurse semester 1. This is true, okay? So be prepared. Semester 1 nursing school, you're going to start getting pictures of rashes in places you don't necessarily want to see, on people you don't necessarily want to see, and they're going to be like, what is this? Do you know what this is? Can you take out my stitches? I missed my appointment. Seriously, my grandmother wanted me to remove her stitches when I was like 3 hours into nursing school. I was like, I've been like a baby nurse for a half a minute. So what does this tell you? Here's the tip around this. This tells you that you are automatically admired. You are automatically admired, okay? Nursing is like the most admired and the most respected profession of all of the professions. So take it as a sign of what's to come. I get photos, messages, texts, emails all the time. Hey, Ashley, this is going on. I'm not a doctor. We don't prescribe, right? We don't diagnose as nurses. But I know a whole bunch of stuff and I share that information all the time. Our knowledge is a gift. We give it freely. And you are admired day one. The second you go to nursing school, people admire and respect you. So something to look forward to. Welcome to the club. We are so happy to have you. Make the best of it. You'll be held accountable in ways that are tougher down the line. So enjoy it for what it is. And number 5, it's worth it, okay? I'm telling you right now, I'm warning you right now, come back and watch this video if you have to throughout your nursing career, whether you're taking practical nursing, which is 2 years, whether you're taking a bachelor's of science in nursing, which is 4 years. Nursing school will traumatize you in ways you didn't know possible. If you're open to it, and it should. And how it does that and why it does that is because it challenges your core values. It challenges all of your isms that you have that you might not even be aware of. It challenges your self-awareness. It challenges how you view the world, how you view those around you, how you perceive things, how you feel. It gets to the hard stuff and it really like rocks you to the core of who you are. And it takes a lot of work and a lot of stress to succeed through nursing school. It is traumatizing, okay? And also, you know, people's lives are in your hands and that can get heavy. There's a whole bunch of reasons why nursing school is like the hardest undergraduate degree you can get, or one of the hardest careers, but it's also one of the most rewarding careers, okay? Here's the tip. Remember why you started. When it gets hard, when you don't think you can do it, when you're traumatized, when you think it's not worth it, when you see something you don't think you can handle, when you know, make a mistake, which everybody inevitably does, and you rethink whether or not you're fit for this, remember your why. Remember what brought you here. Why did you want to be a nurse in the first place, okay? Why did you want to be a nurse in the first place? It's temporary. Nursing school is temporary. You will get through it. Everybody who's gone through it before you has gotten through it, okay, who has succeeded. It can be done. And why do you have to remember your why? I'll tell you. Because you're going to rethink your decision to become a nurse about 11 bazillion times before you graduate. And then often afterwards. You will. You will. It's just that simple and it's that honest. And that's normal and that's to be expected, okay? And what you need to do when that happens is come back to your why. And remember, why are you here? What did you want to make of your life, of your career? What brought you to nursing in the first place? And as long as you remember your why, and in those times of stress as you're studying and due dates and papers and final exams and placements and care plans and journals and all the stuff that you're about to write down in your planner, you remember your why. And that's it. I can tell you from the other side, hello from the other side. Insert Adele. I can't sing, so I'll spare you that. I can tell you from the other side, it's worth it. And we will be here to welcome you. You're already a part of the gang. You're already a part of it. The second you step foot into nursing school, you join this amazing league of individuals, and we are here to support you, uplift you, empower you, help you through it. Tons of free content on this channel. So if you're catching this on YouTube, it's N-Powerment Nursing. On Instagram, we are at For Empowerment. Our website is www.n-powermentnursing.com. Facebook is N-Powerment nclex-rn test prep. So tons of free content, tips, help. We constantly write blogs. I am only half of our team. The other half is Linda McDougall, who's also a full-time professor of nursing. So our whole goal is to create a positive culture of nursing, and we're here for y'all. So never hesitate to reach out. Like, comment, and share this video with anybody else who needs to know these 5 tips. That's 10. I can count, I promise. 5 tips for the brand new baby nurse. Welcome, and we will love and support you through this. Thank you so much for joining me, and we will catch you next time. Bye for now.